Hello and welcome, dear brothers and sisters. Thank you very much to tune in. My name is Kindama, and I'm here with you for more update about the African continent. As you may know, we are covering the news from Uganda, where Yoweri Museveni, the president of Uganda, facing a challenge with Bobi Wine or Chagulani, Honorable Chagulani is one of the youngest president, even though there is one of 24 years old, also is calling, I forgot his name. But right now, all eyes goes to Bobby Wine. The thing is now since last night after the election took place, this took over, was a counting of the election, counting the result. But as you may know, Bobby Wine has an app called You Vote that is counting the vote completely parallel from the Uganda Electoral Commission, and which giving two complete results different. Currently, the Electoral Commission is giving leading to Museveni, while the youth vote giving completely different narrative of what's going on in the ground. Is a little they're facing a little challenge there. Due to the fact that the youth vote needs internet, and as you may know, in Uganda, the president shut out or shut down the internet completely. The internet in Uganda now doesn't exist, so it will be like that for I don't know how long it's going to be like that. But the situation in Uganda is not that good. So, as report coming in saying that so far people were detained, those observing in the name of NUP, which is the party for Jagulani Bobby Wine, and many people are exactly detained, and the situation going more and more complicated. And the people in Uganda now are kind of getting sad, as some of them start complaining that elections being rigged by Museveni or the military, because the electoral commission is not controlling the election currently. Who is controlling is the military. And as you see, all the police stations, there is thousands of military that controlling this police station. There is people detained, and people being prevented to go and vote. So it's completely chaos what's going on in the country, if I may put it that way. And this is one of the things that we may say that the problem in the African continent should take a new course, new direction, because is getting a bad reputation to the credibility of the election. As you may know, that Mr. Museveni had been in power for 35 years in power. For all these years, you know, yeah, that is true. He brought some security in the country, but the man is 76 years old right now and should be taking care of something else. She'll be advisor instead of running again for position as a president. Is supposed to getting more be like advisor to the new coming president. But earlier this morning, Mr. Kiagulani went along and giving a press conference where he mentioned that the electoral commission is not really credible to what is doing. The reading results from the military, not really the expression of the people the result that the electoral commission are giving. So, and then across the continent, people are really complaining for what kind of election that's going on in Uganda. As an African myself, I'm in total solidarity to people of Uganda, for the youth or the young generation that is going uh, produce or will have the country for a better place in the near future. So, people of Uganda, the young generation, you have to stay strong, keep it up on observing and until the last minute of this result. So we hope will be overturn the situation, because even though the situation right now, or what the electoral commission is doing, is giving all those false report, as people on the ground are saying, and all this much intimidation. I never saw so much a soldier in the election running around the street intimidating people than what's going on in Uganda. It shows exactly how dictator is this president here. And many people think like people are free. What's happening is Mr. Museveni, he shows to the world that he's a really good leader, but when it comes to the population in the country, people are suffering. People are facing less, how to call it, um, opportunity, and being oppressed because Mr. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni wants to do that so he can remain in power forever. So he ended up changing the constitution for him to run after 75 years old, what was the age limit. Now is endless. He can run more times as he wish or he is pleased. So he's running now for the sixth time. So meaning after these 5 years, if it remains in power, if the people will not do this protest in a peaceful way, or then so that it can have the population in Uganda have what do you call it, support across the world, then this man will be in power more 5 years, which is real. Though we don't want that. We want to have a free Africa, because Mr. Museveni, he's there in the country, in special in that region. He's doing the worst things. He's the one who's making Congo to be where or how it is. And they're being doing wars in a country like in Somalia, in Sudan, in Congo, as I mentioned, in how to call it, in Rwanda. This president have been doing a lot of things, daily work, which is somebody tell him to do, and he end up doing that. And who is losing is the African continent, is the population in the continent. So we need to get rid of this kind of leaders. We don't need to have this kind of leaders in the continent. So and as the times go, these leaders were being thinking like they want independence, so only them they should be in power. We need to take these people in power and make the legitimate people, make the people who really deserve to lead the struggle, need to lead the continent into a better place. So, dear brothers and sisters, we keeping up and see exactly how it's going on the African continent, especially the election in Uganda for the coming days. We keep you posted and let you know exactly how it goes. So thank you very much, tune in, and we're going to keep it up and see exactly how it goes on this election. Thank you, and see you soon.